Lightweight backpacking gear is expensive, and that's okay. Also, this is my second calendar year on YouTube, so I guess you could kind of call it. Before I dive in, I want to point something out though. I'm not advocating rampant consumerism or spending beyond one's means or anything like that. There's no virtue in having the most expensive tent on trail, although I would probably be jealous. And fancy gear is no substitute for skills and common sense. My whole thesis here is that there is a highly personal sweet spot on the cost to quality curve, and it's up to you to decide where that spot is. I'm also not suggesting that you have to have incredibly expensive gear in order to enjoy your time outside. This video is more about why it's okay to spend more on high quality gear when you can afford it, and why it doesn't matter if other people think that you're silly for doing so. Well, I was gonna go for a hike, but I suppose this changes things. All right, guess I gotta find a new spot. So I submit to you 4 reasons why you should spend money on gear that you love. So first off, there's way less margin for error with lightweight backpacking when compared to traditional backpacking. Good morning. Most of us are already ditching things like spare layers, backup anything, and finding ways to make creative multiple uses of whatever gear that we already have. And because of this, a leaky tent or a catastrophically deflating pad can be a real trip ender if you're already carrying the bare minimum. This means that our remaining gear would need to be twice as reliable as what one would need otherwise. And whether we like it or not, more expensive gear is typically higher quality and is usually a pretty good investment towards your happiness and safety while on the trail. Not only that, but that money is supporting small businesses and craftspeople. It's sometimes easy to forget that cottage gear is made by real human hands. Is that how people make cottage gear? I don't know. Often you'll find yourself actually talking to the owner of a gear company when you order your gear, because many times it's just an operation of one. So when you're choosing to spend money on what's already objectively better gear in most cases, you're also taking the time to support this idea of quality craftsmanship and supporting someone who's taking the time and care to create beautiful, functional things and put them into the world. And if we're being honest, supporting people doing great things makes us feel warm and fuzzy inside. At least it does for me anyway. Third, you're gonna take yourself and your trips more seriously. To many of us, backpacking is more than just a hobby. It's a craft. It's not just about recreating. It's about the joy found in the pursuit of deeper knowledge and greater skill, and often the sense of purpose that comes from sharing these skills with others. So if you have the means, do yourself a favor and invest in the tools of your craft. Because by allocating resources towards this thing that's meaningful to you, you'll start to approach it with greater intention. Finally, and this is important, it's your hobby and you don't have to justify it to anyone. That's it for me. I hope you're having a safe and healthy new year, and I'll see you soon.